Alright guys, so we got a co-caster joining me here. It's going to be Cubano Dota. He's been casting with me a couple times here, so just trying to give him a call right here. Skype's been a little funny, but hopefully we'll get him in here in just a moment, and we will be underway in mere moments. Both teams are completely ready, just waiting for me.
I'm gonna mute recall.
Oh, whoa, shit is just fucked up here. Yeah, Skype's like crashing on me. Okay, Skype. Okay. I didn't need you either. Oh!
Alright, I'm ready to go when you are.
Oh wait, okay.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, my Skype just like completely crashed, and I think we're good now. Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's get underway, ladies and gentlemen. Double Click Dota versus America's finest Dota players. Game number 2, coming right up. Bam! We are going. Man, I love the Kunka loading screens. They're beautiful.
They really are. You don't give finest Dota players Earthshaker, man. You just don't do it.
Yeah, that's a dangerous proposition indeed. Yeah, they played that Earthshaker like crazy. He was so good.
Dire team banned.
All right, so getting into this. Got any predictions or insights into how this game's gonna go?
If I were Double Click Dota, I would ban the Earthshaker.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would too. That Shadow Fiend last game was out of control, but I think that a lot of that had to do with his lane. I mean, Shadow Fiend destroys Dragon Knight so bad.
For sure.
We're looking at pretty similar bans to last game. AFDP getting rid of the Doombringer again, and Double Click Dota getting rid of Death Prophet. See if they get rid of the Earthshaker. No, not the case. They get rid of Timbersaw.
No respect bans out here.
Nope, I guess not. And Ember Spirit. Alright, so get rid of Ember, not planning to pick it themselves. Yeah. I don't think the Ember ever really became a huge factor in the last game, to be honest. I mean, he farmed alright, he was part of the game, did his thing, but you know, I think the real plays were made by the Shadow Fiend and the Earthshaker.
Yeah, it's because they went for kind of a cheesy little strat with the Ember Spirit and the AA,
yeah,
which is like the Chilling Touch and the Sleight of Hand combo, Sleight of Fist, whatever.
Yeah, and I mean, it did its part at some phases of the game, but it really wasn't what defined it.
Oh man, Mirana first pick. Come on, I want to see a Slark out of finest. Let's do it. Damn it!
Oh, Visage and Luna picked up right off the bat. All right, so I do believe those are the two heroes that Double Click picked last game, right?
Yeah, those are two of Double Click Dota. So America's finest is trying to show them how it's done.
Yeah. Now, if they pick the Knicks, I'll be really happy. It'll be pretty funny. Either way. Alright, so see what they choose to go for with this Mirana now. I mean, that Mirana Bane combo has kind of started to become dismissed as cheesy and not many people are running it anymore. But the one that I have been absolutely loving is Mirana Shadow Demon Ancient Apparition. That is like my new favorite lane. It's so ridiculous.
That's pretty intense. I actually thought of that a while ago because I've been using AA since before all this hype train for AA came out.
Oh yeah,
such a hero. Underrated last patch, and then this patch, everyone's like, oh my god, Ancient Apparition, time to play him.
Yeah, he's oh man, he's so good. I love it, and like. I mean, that lane that we were just talking about there, it's so strong because you get cold feet on somebody right as they get disrupted, and they come out of it insta-stunned, and then you get a free arrow. It's just, oh, it's so deadly, gorgeously, amazingly good. But, anyways, back to the picks here. We got an Invoker picked up by Double Click, so we're going to be seeing the Arsenal Magus being played up, and a couple bans here, the Nature's Prophet and the Slark. Neither hero was seen in last game, but both heroes obnoxious to play against.
Man, I don't agree with that Slark ban at all. They could have actually benefited from Slark. Slark is just such a good hero against Invoker and against Mirana as well. She can't leap out of pounce.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really true. God, I don't know why, but I don't think I'd ever played a Mirana versus Slark matchup before last week, and I got pounced on by Mirana and tried to leap away, and I was like, what? Oh god, this game's gonna be terrible. Like,
Yeah.
the first time it
It's
happened, I
my
was
favorite
like, oh,
thing
fuck
in
me.
the world to see Slarks, Miranas try to leap out of pounce when I play
Yeah.
Slark.
Yeah, especially since it's such a long-ass cooldown. I mean, if you're smart about it, you just wait until the leash wears off and hope that you can leap away and not be dead, but, I mean, yeah. You waste it early, you're screwed.
Pretty much.
Earthshaker is still not banned, so we may see AFDP pick that up here. Bane and Bristle were the next two bans out, so looking at this next phase of picks, we'll start to see drafts get flushed out just a little bit.
5 seconds remaining.
Ooh, a clockwork.
Oh,
Dire team.
I like me some Clockwork.
I don't know. I don't like the clockwork after a Mirana pick just because that's a really easy arrow target.
Yeah,
for
that's
Mirana.
true.
And Invoker as well. If he goes Crosswex, which is flavor of the month with this patch, I don't know about that.
Yeah, exactly. You throw EMP on top of the cogs, or even just Ghost Walk inside of them. It's pretty easy to get away from that Clockwork, especially if you got a Force Staff too. Just force yourselves out. So, yeah, I don't know about the Clockwork pickup now that I'm looking at it, but we'll see.
Yeah, this is not going to be a fun game for Clockwork.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
fun allowed.
Yeah, I don't think any of these heroes are really susceptible to being caught in cogs right now. I mean, even a Rubik, you just TK Clockwork, throw him outside of the cogs, and you're safe for a few seconds.
Earthshaker's still on the board, but with a Rubik, if they do go Earthshaker, expect that to be an aggressive
10
tri-lane.
seconds.
They love running that aggressive, and they're gonna go with the Dazzle instead.
All right.
Dire team pick.
I like the Dazzle quite a bit. Now, do you think we see in a mid lane Husker? You think it's a possibility? You think there's even the slightest, 2% chance they'll pick a Husker?
No.
God damn it. Dashing my hopes and dreams.
Definitely not. We might see a Bidman Tinker, which is what
10 seconds
freaking
remaining.
destroyed me when I played against them in the Thursday playoffs.
5 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
and they do have Radiant Sight as well, which means the Tinker will have free license to stack up those Ancients as well, so that's a
Need
potential
that.
pickup.
You mean Dire?
What? No,
They're on Dire side.
AFDP's Radiant.
AFD. Oh, whoops. Yeah, they are Radiant.
Yeah, guy.
I'm slacking.
Veno picked up, I double clicked that.
Radiant
Alright.
team
I do like Veno against Clockwork as well, because even if you get caught by a hook shot, you just pop off your ultimate, and Clockwork walks away from it with a third of his health. So if there's any other heroes in the vicinity, Clockwork it still doesn't make it out of that engagement on top. So I think he's a good support for picking against the Clockwork.
I kind of want to see an aggressive tri-lane coming out of double-click Dota and a safe lane
Dire
Lifestealer.
team ban.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
A lot of people disagree with me, but Lifestealer is just so good one-on-one against that Clockwork, man.
Yeah, he
I
really
can
is.
get all the farm
10
I want.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much Clockwork can do. I mean, you can try to
5
burn your
seconds
mana off
remaining.
with cogs, but if he catches you inside the cogs, you just rage and beat the shit out of him. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Rage also pretty much counters Luna for the mid stage of the game.
yeah, that's true.
Early mid.
Now, one thing I do feel though is that I don't quite like Rubik on an aggressive tri-lane. I mean, his damage is just really low, and he contributes with TK, but I just I'm iffy on I'm always iffy on Rubik with the aggro tri. Just never seems to fit.
It can be used, especially with the Venomancer Gale. I mean, they have a nice little setup for some easy arrows. The question is, will the Mirana actually be able to carry them? Which is why I definitely think they should go with that safe lane Lifestealer as a backup.
Yeah, it's true. And Naga Siren was the ban by AFDP. I'm kind of curious on that. Oh, ooh.
Dire
Damn it! I
team
fucking hate Zeus. Oh man, he is like. I love watching Zeus. I love watching Zeus, but playing against Zeus is the most annoying freaking thing on the planet. I mean, if you ever watch my live stream, like if I end up against a Zeus, I just fucking fuck out of my mouth every 2 seconds. It's just ridiculous.
I don't know. Invoker, and they're gonna go with the anti-mage, so it's an offlane Marana.
Yeah. Alright.
They're betting on that late game.
Yeah. Now, they do have a decent lineup for dealing with Zeus as well, especially in the mid game, because once you get some points in Rubik's Null Field and Anti-Mage's Spell Shield, Zeus isn't going to do any damage to Anti-Mage at all. Like, none. So, we'll have to see.
Prepare for battle.
But, anyways, let's get to introducing the teams here. You informed me that it's Fearox over here on the Visage. So, using a bunch of symbols, but it is Fearox. You have Prince playing up on that Luna in the mid lane. You got Bidman playing the Zeus. And Dazzle going to be played by Pauline. And World Peace playing on the offlane Clockwork. On the other side, why don't you give us a go here?
Alright, we got Wind Pulse playing our anti-mage. Big Eyes is going to be on him for this game. We got Artie playing the Rubik. Admiral Ray on that middle Invoker, going for that Quaswex build as expected. Sen J on the Venomancer, and our offlane Crapu on our Marana.
Crapu! Alright, so how do you think these lanes are going to play out? Because, I mean, Clockwork can't really do much against the anti-mage to keep him from farming, but I think, yeah. I don't know what AFTP really has to be able to shut this anti-mage down. I mean, the only thing that can really lock him down is if you manage to get a hook shot and perfect battery assaults as he tries to blink.
That's really unlikely.
Exactly.
This is really going to be dependent on either the Luna just having snowballing so hard that that anti-mage can't really do anything, or a sheep stick being picked up early. Sheep or even an Orchid on the Zeus. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm pretty worried about that because, like, well, wait, Clockwork Battery Assault is magical damage, right? Yeah, so between all of their heroes, the only real physical damage that they have is Poison Touch and then Luna's auto attacks. And between, like I said, the two passives.
Cage run at top.
Man, yeah, they grab the Clockwork, pull him back, he drops off the cogs, and I think he's going to walk out of this one. And yeah, he gets out. Loses a lot of health, though. Might have to pop off that salve already.
Yeah, this is going to be a really rough game for the Clockwork, as I already was said in the draft.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I mean, Luna should have a pretty easy time at bottom.
Mid lane, Cold Snap going out on the Zeus, dishing out a lot of damage. I don't think either hero is going to drop here, but oh man, Invoker was sitting right on the top of this cliff, and he got like 2 misses in a row there. That was really unfortunate for him. But
yeah, uphill Dodo.
Yeah, he's smart enough to start up with that magic stick, so he will have the. I think he should be able to stand in this lane. I don't think he's going to thrive, but oh man. Yeah. Marana gets caught out a little bit here, but yeah.
Both teams kind of misplaying their tri-lanes. I mean, look at the creeps being all the way out here in bottom lane and out here on the top. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, neither carry seems to be able to keep their creep equilibrium just outside of their towers.
Yeah, and Visage just pulled the lane, so that means that the creeps are going to come a little bit further back for AFDP right now, but yeah, if Luna's not smart about how she does it, it's just going to push right back up towards the Marana.
Yeah, Clock is, out of the offlaners though, Clock is obviously struggling the most, and the Marana is actually getting some sort of levels, so
yeah,
that could be the determining factor for this game.
Yeah, I think Clock has no real choice but to level up Rocket Player as much as he can and just try to get whatever semblance of gold or harass he can on that lane, because, I mean, if he doesn't, he's literally going to walk out of that lane with 0 CS as he has right now. Back to this mid lane. Like I said, I think Invoker should be able to stand in this lane just fine. I don't know if he's going to win it. Zeus has pretty superior last hitting power. I mean, he's the Invoker is behind 11 to 13 right now, which is not a huge margin, but I think going that Quaswex will give him the extra regen that he needs to. Well, yeah. Actually, this should have a lot of damage. Zeus out of mana now, so the Tornado EMP did its work.
Definitely expect the Invoker to win this lane. I don't know about this draft, man. I love Finest and everything, but I'm not feeling this one at all.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the last one either, but at least that one had some sort of potential. This one's really gonna get like messed up if this anti-mage continues to farm the way he is.
Oh man, Arrow gonna catch this Dazzle out. Mirana doing some work down here. Actually, whoa, might finish him off here. He does get the Shadow Wave, and he's gonna leap forward, looking to get that Dazzle, and he will get first blood on the off lane by himself.
And another item.
Ooh. What a guy! What a guy! That's pretty crazy shit right there.
Heroic braids of the moon shadow.
Now, I think... Yeah, I'm not sure about the Dazzle pickup either. The more I think about it, like I said, there is not a lot of physical damage on AFDP aside from the Luna's auto attacks. Like, that's pretty much all you got. So Dazzle's ultimate is not really going to contribute too much to fights. I mean, it gives him some armor against what physical damage there is on double-click Dota, but they do have a lot of magic as well. So I don't know if Dazzle's really going to be a factor aside from, you know, keeping Zeus alive when he gets popped down low, or, you know, Luna, or whatever the case may be.
They really don't have much synergy on their team outside of like Clockwork trapping somebody for to be caught in Luna's ult, and because of how much this Clockwork is struggling, that strategy is pretty much going like down the drain.
Yeah. All right, Clockwork now has himself 3 last hits, so he's doing a little bit better now. But yeah, looking towards the last hits right now. We've got Luna sitting on top of that chart, 28 and 8. So she's doing fairly well despite not controlling her lane as well as we would have liked to see. Anti-Mage sitting at 26 and 9, so following right on her tail, but not exactly on par. Zeus right behind that on 24 and 3, and Invoker following that 21 and 7. Oh, what?
Yeah. Do you see my pings? I pinged that out.
I don't believe I saw your pings. Ping again. Yeah, I'm seeing your pings. Okay. I must have just missed it. Wait. I don't know. Whenever teams go on something, they just ping everywhere, and I have no clue what's going on. Anyways, Clockwork getting jumped on here up top, but I don't think he's going to fall. Yeah, he pops off the cogs. We'll walk away from that just fine. Mirana actually getting caught out once again, but I don't know if she's actually going to fall. Throws out an arrow, catches the Dazzle. Oh, she can't afford to be greedy there. Yeah, she is. Turns around for another auto attack on the Dazzle and does get finished off by the Luna's Lucent Beam. So Mirana dying twice in a row there. That's severely going to hamper her early game.
That is really bad. I mean, as an offlane player, you just need to know your priority is just getting experience, not overcommitting. And meanwhile, Clockwork drops at top.
Yeah. Oh man, Zeus and Invoker.
Speaking of overcommitting.
Yeah. Invoker gonna walk out of that with Ghost Walk, but yeah, Clockwork did drop. So we're looking at both teams being down 2 kills, and I guess we can call this an even early game, but you know, some bad plays that could have been avoided on both sides for sure.
For sure. I am gonna say that I do like this Clockwork skill build for his situation, just because he's being zoned out so hard. Like going in for those rockets just so he can get some CS, even though it's not really happening at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And impressively enough, Bidman, and Bidman we trust, shutting down a lane that he really shouldn't be.
Yeah. I think the engagement in the river was really kind of sloppy. I mean, I wasn't watching the Clockwork, but I was following that the whole time, and the Zeus was just, I mean, the Invoker kind of misplayed it. He didn't throw out his spells at the right time, and he didn't make an effort to run towards the rune. So Zeus got the haste and was able to just turn it back around with a full bottle, and Invoker had to run himself away. So I think just a little bit of misplays by the Invoker, as well as mad skills on Bidman, making the difference in that lane.
Well, we got a Midas pick up on the Luna, and she just hit 6. If they can take out this tower, I mean, Going for the Midas, you're opting for the late game, which I really don't think Finest has their strengths in. Their strength is definitely more mid-game oriented.
Yeah, it's true. You have a rotation by the Rubik to try to defend this tower, and they do push it back for now, but it has dropped almost to deny range. Not quite. We're about 40 HP off of that, so with this creep wave, might be looking at a lucky deny here, but they have to be really smart about how they play it if they want to get that. It's dropping really low, one auto attack, and Rubik does deny the tower.
Well played by the Rubik.
So yeah, we get, like you said, that Midas up on the Luna, and they grab themselves an early tier 1, so AFTP sitting on a pretty early gold advantage, but Anti-Mage is farming up really nicely. He hasn't picked himself up boots quite yet, but he is about halfway to his Battle Fury, which is a very scary thought considering we're only almost 9 minutes into this game.
Yeah, he's pretty much just a broadsword away at this point.
Yeah. Invoker looks like he wants to gank down on the bottom lane. He's walking up here with that Ghost Walk active, and as soon as that slow is seen, the enemy team's going to start running the hell away. He's going to have to invoke some spell to do this here, because all he's going to have is Cold Snap +1. He won't have the EMP. Well, I mean, EMP probably not going to happen. Arrow going to fly, not going to hit anything, and I don't know if Invoker's going to make anything out of this.
Yeah, engagement up on top, but nothing really happens. I really think they just need to rotate that tri-lane up to the top and try to push it now and give Clockwork the bottom to see if he can grab his level 6 and some farm.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's what I was talking about there. You got 26% resistance on that. Actually, Rubik doesn't have any points in the null field. I thought that might have contributed there, but yeah, it was just the spell shield and his innate magic resistance. So
20, 50, 70. 26.
Looking for that Rubik up in the trees. They know he's there, but the Moonlight Shadow is going to pop off. Try to keep that Rubik alive for now, but they do see him get popped off the cogs, and he's got nowhere to run. They're just going to wait and burn him out here as they wait for it. But Invoker pops up, drops the EMP, and the Zeus is cornered into the trees there. Anti-Mage finishes him off, and they're going to be chasing down on this Clockwork here. Clockwork is going to drop to the Anti-Mage inside the cogs. He's got himself a double kill, picks up a triple kill on the Dazzle. So, oh my god, that is pretty much his Battle Fury there. He hasn't picked it up quite yet, but we're looking at a pre-11-minute Battle Fury on the Anti-Mage, and that is huge. Down on the bottom lane, it looks like Rubik and Miranda died. I'm not sure what they died to, but teamfight at the top was the big highlight there as double-click Dota pick themselves up a good advantage, and I think they're looking pretty good heading into mid-game here. For sure, and I just calculated a little bit. This Anti-Mage sitting around Rubik in the late game is going to have 88% magic resistance. Yeah.
That's that. In the words of Sing Sing, I think we have a problem.
Yeah. That is, I mean, like I said, what are you going to do against that? All you have are the Luna auto attacks to beat that out, and Anti-Mage auto attacks are a little bit better than Luna auto attacks, let me tell you. EMP going out on this Clockwork as they drag him back, dishing out a lot of damage. Are they going to manage to finish him off? I don't think so. Going to run himself back under that tower, but he does have no mana and no health, so he's probably going to have to run himself back to base, and still just barely level 6 with no real items.
I think he's rushing that 4 staff right now.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
Anti-Mage farming up in the jungle here. He's got himself that Battle Fury, as I mentioned, so he is going to be on a farming spree for the next little while, and sitting at 70 CS. He is still above the Luna, who has the Midas, which will make up for a gold advantage for a little while, but I think Anti-Mage farms quite a bit better than Luna for a majority of the game.
Yeah, the only way that Luna really farms better is if she has a Helm of the Dom and she's stacking Ancients, which isn't happening right now since she opted for the Midas pickup.
She's looking to grab that Helm of the Dominator soon. She does have the... well, anyways, big engagement up at the top lane. I have to cut that thought short. But Visage popping people low, but oh my god. Zeus gets himself a double kill with his ultimate. Anti-Mage blinking forward, looking for that Dazzle. He's going to pick that up. Now looking for the Visage. One auto attack will finish that off. So double Wind Pulse gets himself a double kill. 5-0-1 right now. I'm going to go right back to farming. So he is looking really, really scary for 12-minute anti-mage.
I think we have slight problem. If you're a Finest fan, this anti-mage is getting a little... Ooh.
Oh, man.
Well, at least for right now,
Dire's bottom tower
Zeus can
is
still
under
bring
attack.
down the hurt, and I think that's mainly because of the static field.
Yeah.
Can't really count that out.
Yeah, that's true. So, it will contribute.
Yeah, Finest, since they are so magic damage dependent, they're really gonna need like a Veil and an Orchid if they plan on killing this anti-mage.
Yeah, but in the meantime, Invoker is heading towards picking up an Orchid for himself. He's got 2 Sage's Masks in his inventory right now, which will eventually be built into oh man, Rubik gets exploded in the river there.
That air ball.
Yeah. It's up on the top. I think this tower's going to go down. There's a Fortify and a Teleport rotation, so actually it's going to get held off for now. But tower really low. It'll drop in the next couple creep waves if AFTP really wants to press the issue.
I don't know what this anti-mage is doing. He's wasting a lot of farming time. He just went like this.
Yeah.
As his walking route.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
And I really don't agree with what he's doing right now. Like, he should just be in the jungle. Look at all of the space he has to farm.
Yeah, I think he's looking to go in the lane somewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, he's wasting time.
Not very good decision, this. But, you know, whatever. Amateur Dota's amateur Dota. I'll make mistakes.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Tower is under attack.
Mirana down in the bottom lane, trying to find herself some semblance of farm. She's got 3 deaths to her name and only 20 CS, so falling pretty far behind. But I guess we could say she's also comparable to this Clockwork, who's got himself next to nothing. Like you said, going for that quick 4-staff, but he's still about 500 gold off of that.
I think Luna is actually in some trouble right now.
Yeah, anti-mage sees her, the EMP flies out, and with the cold snap, oh yeah, she's not going to be able to get anything out of this. Gets dropped, and Wind Pulse grabs that kill again, so he's been part of 7 kills this game, and it's all but 2 of his team's kills. Oh man.
I mean, the kill is really nice and everything, but he did waste a lot of farming time to get that.
Yeah.
And that is a pretty nice little niche combo, I want to say, between the...
Ooh,
oh, well.
hook shot up in the Rubik. Trying to pick him up, but does not get caught in the cogs. Zeus dishing out the damage, but won't be able to finish him off, and Visage Bird's flying forward to see what they can do, but yeah, I think Rubik's going to survive that. And actually, Visage might drop in return. The EMP going down in the trees. Visage can't really run away from that. He's dropping really low, but the Invoker... Yeah, turns around a couple auto attacks later, will finish off the Rubik. Or, finish off the Visage, sorry.
Oh, so sloppy play coming out. Excuse me. But yeah, that's a pretty nice little niche combo between the EMP and the Mana Void.
Ooh, Rubik in spawn drops to a Clockwork Flare.
That's also the other perk of having that Rocket Flare 4, man.
Yeah, does a lot of damage.
The snipes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There's Mirana coming in the mid lane, but gets clapped up by that Hellbear Smasher that I think was stacking up the Ancients. She's going to leap herself away. I think she'll be able to escape that just fine.
We got Invoker watching the... Oh, we're going to see another death on Prince.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no way he's surviving this. Yeah, the EMP drops out, Cold Snap pops up, and he pops off the Eclipse, but...
Turn.
Yeah, no, he's going to drop. Anti-Mage's going to teleport himself out now, but yeah, he is looking ridiculous. 7-0-1. And now, Zeus dishing out a lot of damage, going to finish off that Venomancer. Rubik coming in trying to make something happen, but he has no more support, and he's going to get turned around. Now he's going to try to run away, pops off that smoke to get a little bit of a boost, and he's going to escape that. Oh, Rocket Flare, Rocket Flare, Rocket Flare! Oh! He dodges it! He dodges it!
Oh, man.
What a player.
This is problem. Rubik stole Thunder God's Wrath.
Yes, he did. And I don't know
What
if
a
there's...
player.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's low enough for it to kill. One more Rocket Flare?
Yeah,
One more Rocket Flare?
no,
Nope, not gonna hit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We're pinging out this mid lane.
Really doesn't want to lose
Structures are
that.
fortified.
Yeah, it looks like AFTP wants to push this, but I don't know. Never mind. They're moving up towards top lane, looking for that Mirana.
Radiant's
And
top tower is under attack.
better saw it going out. She leaps into the trees, and Clockwork will hook in, cancel off that teleport, and yeah, Mirana's toast. She will fall to the Visage Birds there, and just not having herself a good game.
That's a really good pick off. I mean, right now that this is what Finest needs to be doing. They need to be
Radiant's bottom tower is under
just
attack.
making the most of the map. It's nice that they're getting this top tower, but as for sieging towers, double click Dota is a really nice stalling team between the Invoker and the Venomancer and Rubik for that matter.
Yeah, true. Cold Snap going out on this Zeus, trying to drop him out. The EMP will pop on, dishes out the damage, and the Thunder God's Wrath from the Rubik will finish him off. So, Zeus getting caught out there.
Zeus dying by his own ult.
Yeah. God, that's such an
Radiant's
FU.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh man, this anti-mage is getting close to his Manta.
Yeah, he's finished off that Yasha, sitting on that already. And, Venomancer getting pretty dangerously close to a Mechanism, actually, himself. He's about 900 gold off of that. And,
Orchid flying out to Invoker right now too.
oh yeah, that'll be really big. I mean, Orchid up on the Zeus when team fight breaks out, and you can pretty much consider him useless. And, Zeus auto attack is not going to contribute too much to a team fight.
I don't like this. Prince is rushing the... Either I hope that's a casual Yasha going into a BKB because he really needs it for the other team. If he just rushes the Yasha, his illusions are going to die too quickly to get that DPS out.
Yeah, that's true.
And this Mirana is an interesting item build.
Yeah, I think she went for the casual ring and is trying to get drums up now, but
Radiant's
I
top
mean,
tower is under attack.
I don't know what you're gonna do with drums. Actually, Arrow lands on the Luna. Oh, cringes. That was really, really sad. Anyways, Thunder God's Wrath
Dire's bottom
flies
tower
out.
is under
Whose
attack.
Thunder God Wrath was that? That was Rubik's. Oh yeah, he just ran out of time on it.
Just
so he
wasting
used
it, yeah.
Fair enough. And this top tower going to get denied here by the Clockwork, so... oh man, big engagement coming out on the mid lane. Shallow Grave goes out on the Zeus. He's going to try to do what he can, but, I mean, he is toast. He throws out the Thunder God's Wrath and actually dishes out a ton of damage to Mirana, who actually leaps forward instead of leaping backwards, and is going to drop here, but, oh man. Oh man, negative earn charge on the Venomancer. He is going to drop really low, and he will fall. Dazzle. And, a lot of damage dished out to him as well. Might not survive. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, no, he's going to survive. Shadow Wave going to be enough to keep him alive.
Anti-mage is 400 off that Manta style.
Yeah. It's crazy. Now. Yeah, he's farming like a madman, and I mean, split pushing as well. This creep wave being up here under the tower is not something AFTP is going to be comfortable with, and
Radiant's bottom tower is
yeah.
under attack.
No rotations immediately, but Anti-Mage gets out of there and goes back to farming up the jungle. Does have his Manta picked up now, and be free to do as he pleases.
Man, my team really needs to pick me some more anti-mage.
God, I like Anti-Mage, especially in this new patch. It's you really got to pick a team around him though. You gotta have good picks to stall out a game, because I mean, just throwing an Anti-Mage into any draft is not going to work ever.
Yeah, it's also situational because, well, I mean, for this game it's perfect. Look at, as we said, look at Finest. They really have no physical damage outside of Luna's really poor, but...
Anyways, big engagement. Clockwork finishes off the Venomancer there, and Rubik dropping in the trees to the birds. Visage going to try to run himself away from that. I think he's going to be fine. Yeah, Moonlight Shadow went off, but not going to mean a whole lot for anybody here. Anti-Mage, Mirana, and Invoker are all here to fight this up, and the arrow hits on the Clockwork. Looking for him right now, but the Shallow Grave goes out. And are we actually going to see a Oh no, Clockwork did fall on the back lines. I was gonna say, are we actually gonna see
Ultim.
Oh man! Big ultimate dish did a lot of damage to all three heroes and a double kill going out for the Mirana and double kill for the anti-mage as well. So once again, getting out of that without having died once this game, has grabbed himself 9 kills and been part of 4 more. Whew. Oh man.
I think we have slight problem.
Yeah, and Luna has now picked herself up a Manta-style. Not choose to go for that BKB, so not heeding your warnings is going to be a little bit worse off when it comes to fighting that anti-mage. I think that BKB would have served her a lot better.
A lot better. Prince, I'm going to have a serious talk with you after this game.
Looks like...
Look at the warding out right now, too.
Yeah.
It's not really much to say. We got this out for Dire and one for Radiant. Actually, no, we got this one over here, too.
Yeah.
This bird's so good at fucking eating Mirana arrows, man.
Yeah. Oh, God. I hate those birds. So much. So much.
And meanwhile, anti-mage doing anti-mage things, split pushing.
He's got himself almost 200 last hits in 24 minutes. That's huge. Hook shot in on the mid lane. They jump in on that Venomancer. He pops off that ultimate, and the Thunder Rod's Wrath is going to fly in as well. And Moker trying to do what he can, but he does not have any more spells to throw, really. And anti-mage coming right in the middle of all of this.
Anti-mage, what are you doing? Just keep pushing bottom, man.
He's just farming, man. He's just farming. He don't give a shit. Oh, whoa. Soul Assumption going to fly in. Not going to do enough. That mid lane there, Cold Snap going out on the Dazzle, and I think he's toast. Yeah, he just dropped. So, 2 for 2 engagement there. Dazzle and Visage dropping for the Venomancer and the Mirana. So, unless Anti-Mage gets a little too
that was a
overdosed.
misplay.
Yeah, he is going to blink out of that and he'll be fine. But, yeah, Rocket Flare not going to catch him out. That was close, man. That was close. He's living on the edge. Alright, so this game in particular, what do you think Anti-Mage goes for? Black King Bar? You can buy a full Black King Bar right now if he wants it.
No, he's definitely gonna get that, like a basher or a heart. At least that's what I would go for.
Yeah. He's gonna send his illusions in to farm up his top lane as he heads back towards the jungle, so do his own thing.
What is he doing? I'm so confused.
This
guy, man. Anyways, the gold and experience graph are, I mean, experience is 10k in double click, but the gold not exceeding that far off 5k, which really isn't that big of a deal. I was expecting more. I guess it's because of Midas Gaming.
Yeah, yeah, pretty even kills across the board. I mean, a couple in the favor of double click, but not that huge, and the Midas will have made up a good chunk of that difference. But anyways, EMP goes out on this Clockwork, trying to pick him off here. He does get Telekinesis and pulled back, and Soul Assumption will fly out and finish him off. Soul Assumption on Rubik's so ridiculous. Luna farming up the Ancients, but there is a Dire Sentry Ward sitting in those Ancients, so they will not spawn again for a couple minutes. So cutting off a big supply of Luna Gold there. Invoker, I'm curious to see what he's going to go for. He's got himself an Ogre Club now. I'm not sure if that's going to be a Black King Bar or whether it's going to be an Aghanims, but I suspect an Aghanims. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, and as I said, Anti-Mage is going for that heart. After he gets that heart, he can pretty much jump into any team fight. Just be like, hi guys, my name's Anti-Mage, and I came here to fuck shit up.
Yeah, pretty much. We do have a pause.
Yeah, Venoman. Sorry, Rubik DC'd.
Alright, so sorry, Crash. You'll be back soon. Wait, don't resume.
Lots of pinging going out on the Anti-Mage, so they know that he's about to finish that heart.
Yeah, and what's that? What does he need there? He needs about 200 more gold? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, 200 more gold, and you'll have that for sure. Whew,
about 100, actually.
Every time I look at this Anti-Mage, I just kind of cringe a little. Just, it's scary. If I were playing Dota and I saw this Anti-Mage, I would just GG, abandon, leave game. So scary.
Like Finest knew with that they should have known with that anti-mage pick that like they either needed to shut him down early or have Luna snowball out of control, and neither one really happened. And they gave this anti-mage way too many kills that he shouldn't have.
Yeah, and Invoker did confirm that it will be a Black King bar by picking up that Mithril Hammer as well, so he's about 600 gold off of getting that. So we'll have the Magic Immunity for the Zeus and Soul Assumption and all those other fine things. Alright, let's look at the net worth, see where we're at for that. So 16,000 up in the anti-mage, ahead of the curve as we all would have suspected. Luna falling just shortly behind there, about 4K gold behind on that. Invoker sitting at 9,500 and Zeus down at 7,000. So pretty big disparity between anti-mage and everybody else, but a pretty consistent graph of what you'd expect across the rest of the board.
Yeah, it's just, again, this Invoker really shouldn't have had this much farm.
The Invoker?
I'm sorry, the
It's okay. I have this thing where I confuse Lifestealer and Invoker all the time. Even if they're not in the same game, just occasionally I'll see an Invoker and I'll be like, and Lifestealer is like, and then
and Lifestealer just casted EMP. What is this,
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I have no clue how it happens, but for some reason, just whenever I see either of those heroes, I just screw them up. I mean, they don't look anything alike. None of their skills are even remotely similar. They're completely different heroes, but just for some reason, I confuse them. There's pressure coming in on the top tier 2 Radiant Tower here. So, Poker and Marana going to beat down on that, and there is a Fortify available, but there are heroes nearby, so I don't know if they'll use the Fortify quite yet. But they did lose a lot of health on that tower, 1,300 disappearing right off the bat, and Heart of Tarrasque finished up on the anti-mage. He's sitting down here looking to see if he can cause some trouble on the back lines, but yeah, the Fortify goes down.
And while they commit all 5 of their heroes at top, anti-mage is going to split push away.
Yeah. He's just tanking the tower because he's got that heart. He regens more damage than the tower can actually deal to him, and farm up some creeps, and when they show up, he'll just blink away. No problem.
Yeah. There's really nothing that Finest can do right now.
They actually managed to pick off 2 heroes there, and the Marana's going to leap away. Maybe they'll find a third. I don't think so, though. Anti-Mage's going to come in on the back lines, chasing down that Luna. He's not entirely confident in his ability to fight that, so he's going to back himself up. And 2 heroes getting lost by a double click there. So, oh, never mind. Gets traded for that Dazzle. Anti-Mage finds him and 3 shots him. Oof.
And this anti-mage really needs to realize that he really has the potential to be a lot more manly. There's absolutely nothing Finest can do to him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing they can do to hold him down either. It's like I said, the only control that they had for him is lucky battery assaults, and that's about it.
Yeah, and this is going to be a slight problem. He's already getting that basher.
Yeah. Couple big item pickups to talk about there. Mechanism up on the Visage. Not going to mean a whole lot for AFDP. They melt regardless, but Force Staff on the Rubik and Basher up on that anti-mage. So he's got that, and he's going to head straight into Roche from there. The Rocket Flare will spot him out, but there's, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Jump in there and try to fight? I don't think so. That Alacrity up on him. He's attacking so fast, hitting for almost 200 damage a hit with that Basher up as well, so just absurd. Visage got some birds over here, but I mean, like, why are you even walking over here? You're not gonna fight this. There's no way they can fight this. Clockwork's gonna hook in, hit the Invoker, but I mean, he just disappears. Tries to force half away, but one more auto attack from the Invoker will finish him off, and now having that Aegis of the Immortal, Anti-Mage is going to blink forward and just cause havoc all over the board, dishing out tons of damage, and we're looking at 3 heroes dead for FTP already, 5 heroes gone for nothing. Yeah, you did not need to defend that. You did not even need to try.
That's GG right there, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Finest should really just be calling it.
I think so. I mean, what are you going to do? Anti-Mage has not died once this game, has an Aegis, and just completely wiped your team. Invoker, of course, contributing to that with that really nice tornado and that choke point there, but yeah, that was all anti-mage damage all day long, and racks are going to drop here for sure. You might even see them go straight for throw. Yeah, GG's coming.
Thank you. I really didn't want to see that 6-slotted anti-mage.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it. We do see Double-Click Dota come back in game number 2 and grab themselves a game. So, as I predicted at the beginning of the series, this will be going to a game number 3. So we're going to pop up a lobby here. I'm going to throw up an overlay, and we will be back in just a mere moment with AFDP and Double-Click Dota 2 here on the Amateur Dota 2 League Tuesday League Playoffs.
Oh, man. Time for a serious discussion with Prince time.